Hi guys, I thought I would break up the en masse unboxings with a bit of exclusive content just for my YouTube channel. It's a haul and it is an outlet haul. It's mainly clothes, mainly fashion, but there is a bit of home stuff in as well. Last week I went to Royal Quays and Boundary Mills with my godmother, which was brilliant. I love spending time with her. Every time I spend time with her, it makes me realise you should definitely spend time with your family and friends and people you love while you can. Life's too short not to. So I had a lovely day, totally exhausted. I was shopped out by a bunch of 80-year-olds, but that's fine. I'm used to that. But yeah, outlets. So first of all, we went to Royal Quays, which is in North Shields, right on the banks of the River Tyne. Just next to the ferry terminal, and it's basically an outlet centre. It's got all sorts of shops, things like you've got clothes shops, you've got gifts, candles, card shops, blah 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 blah. Unfortunately, a lot of the shops are closing down there, unfortunately, and that is a bit of a shame. Yeah, there's still a lot there. There's still enough to have a look around and occupy a few hours worth if that's what you want. And they've got a Costa and they've got somewhere a couple of other eating places, so all's well. So first of all, we went there and I had a good look around. I had a little look at some Yankee candles, but to be honest, I didn't really need anything. The Hallmark shop they had there had Yankee large jars for $8.99, but obviously I just got some. Got one for my birthday and I got another one, so I didn't bother with that. I did have a look in the beauty outlet store, which I think I've showed you some things before, and I do love a good poke around there because they do get some good things in. To be honest, there wasn't that much I needed. As I've said on my blog a couple of times lately, I'm starting to get a bit saturated with beauty products, and I'm getting to the stage where I think, and use the hell up what you've got before you buy anything else. But I couldn't resist a nail polish, and it is from a brand that USers will be familiar with, and it is, you see that? Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild, we used to be able to get Wet n Wild a long time ago in the UK, and then it disappeared. Then, strangely enough, it's actually starting to come back in again. I don't know about this one. Does it say on this one? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say on this one. But a couple of the palettes that I bought and the last couple of visits have had a UK distribution address. Which basically makes a lot of people think that are they actually coming back to the UK permanently in like a bigger presence. Now, I can't remember who it was now, I do apologise, but somebody asked Wet n Wild on Twitter, was this the case? And they said they were trying to improve their UK distribution. So basically make their products more accessible. So whether that'll be setting up a UK website or just basically make the products more accessible to stores, etc. I really don't know, but it's a good thing. I do like the brand. Their palettes, their Colour Icon eyeshadow palettes are brilliant. Love them, and they had some of those in, and they also had some lip things and different things in as well. But the one thing I ended up getting was a nail varnish. I've actually got a couple of Wet n Wild nail varnishes I got in swaps, but this one is one of their Wet n Wild Mega Last Salon nail colours, and it's very hard to see the colour. It's sort of lilac-y taupe with glitter shot through it. And from what I gather, this was from one of their Christmas collections. The name is Where My Ho Ho Ho's At. Yeah, Ho Ho Ho's. So that's what it's called. And yeah, I just thought it was really pretty. And I think it was only about £2, if that. I can't even remember. I don't even think it was that. But it was really pretty. So that was all I got from the beauty outlet. What else did I get? Right, only the thing I got there, bar a little have a look trip into Poundland for with shots and fruit snacks, was two tops from a shop. Now, this shop, if I remember right, it's called Quays or something. At first glance, you're like, oh, there's nothing for me in here. It's all old lady clothing. But it's sort of a gift and clothing one. And from what I gather, it's where the old Marks and Spencers used to be in Royal Quays. And as I've said on numerous occasions, I'm the firm believer that you can buy clothes that you like anyway. I'm not the most high fashionist of people out there. I tend to stick to what I like. And if that isn't fashionable, or if that's a bit avant-garde for some people, then so be it. I love colour, I love print, pattern, flowers, anything. And I thought this was absolutely gorgeous. This is from a brand called Bassini. And it was original $19.99 and it was reduced to $9.99. And I just love it. It's just the hippie chick in me is loving that at the moment. It's basically a massive tie-dyed wheels and discs in I think I think it's navy blue, black, taupe, turquoise and orange. And on the day I actually had the necklace on that I showed you in my birthday haul, the turquoise one that I got from my godmother, and it matches perfectly. If you want to overdose with colour, this went perfectly. And I absolutely love it. It's made of the most gorgeous fabric. It's like the fabric you can literally do that with and it won't make any difference because it's just the way it is. I'm trying to find some sort of, what do you call it, fabric composition or something. Here we go. Right, polyester elastane, just a polyester elastane mix, machine washable, and I just thought that would be lovely over a pair of leggings or a pair of jeans. And it's just me. I don't care if I don't look like everyone else, I want to look different. So that was $9.99. And I also got this from the same shop, which was $22.99 and it was down to $12.99, and it's from the same brand, which is Bassini. Never heard of them before, never heard of them at all, but they do a lot of this in this gorgeous sort of stretchy jersey stuff that I love. And this is what it is. It's sort of a batwing top. It's got batwing sleeves, as you can see, batwings, and it's got cuffs, and it's got a hem in navy, so like an elasticated hem. And it's, again, it's just loads of different colours. It's sort of a square patterned, geometric square pattern, and I absolutely love it. Fabric is amazing, perfect for travel because you can just do that with it. And it just springs back, and I just thought that was really nice. It's very me. And somebody once said to me, you have this thing, you wear bright top and jeans or something, or bright shirt and jeans. And that's kind of the way I go at the minute. That's just my thing. And I really, really love that. I just think I could do so much with that, and I'll get a lot of wear out of that. I love that fabric. Next, we went to Boundary Mills. It was just as well because Royal Quays is predominantly outside and Boundary Mills is indoors, thankfully. And even walking from the coach to Boundary Mills, I got soaked, literally soaked. There was just a torrential downpour last Tuesday and it was just awful. So I spent most of, like, when I actually came to come home, I put my jacket on and I was like, no, I can't even put my jacket on, it's too wet. So, Boundary Mills. When you go on a coach trip, you normally get a voucher to say if you're on a coach trip and all the rest of it, you get a special offer. And basically, Boundary Mills, the sale started last week. And there was a 10% voucher off was sent out to privileged customers. Me and my mum both got one. I lost them both before I even went. So thankfully the coach discount they gave us was the same. So it was 10% off anything, basically. 10% off further off sale items. So, which is brilliant because you never usually get any more discount on sale items, but you did. So I actually did have a look at their Yankee candles. And whilst their large jars were still worked out more expensive, their little ones were absolutely bargain-tastic. This one here, had been $7.99, then $5.95, and then I don't know how well you can see that, and down to $3.99, and I got another 10% off it. Now the fragrance, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I recently bought the full-size large one of this on Groupon, and then I burnt it, and it was a tiny touch overpowering for my room. It's beautiful. It is really sweet, really juicy, but it's got a tinge of tart from the cranberry. It's a lovely fragrance. Really, really liked it, but it was a little bit too much for my room. So I actually decided to get a small jar so I can burn this in my bedroom or my office and burn the large one downstairs. But it's really, really good, and it was less than £4, so I'm not complaining for that. And I also got just a votive this is in the White Gardenia fragrance. Now their price was 90p from 180, and I got 10% off this as well. So that was pretty bargain-tastic. I love this because what this smells, if you're an old school Yankee Candle aficionado like I am, they used to do a fragrance called Jasmine. Now they do one called Midnight Jasmine, but it's not the same. This smells like the jasmine used to smell. It's really nice, really white flowers. If you like white flowers, this one's a lovely one. Just nice size for intimate burning. So that's why I'm going to do that one. That'll be a bedroom one, definitely. But really like that. To be honest, we didn't have much time to look around Boundary Mills. Normally you get, the coach only gave us 2 hours. And bearing in mind, we hadn't had any lunch, so we went to have some lunch. We didn't have very long at all. So I mainly homed in and wanted to look at things that I'd seen the last time I was in the store and didn't buy. As you know, when you get home and you have sort of buyer's regret, but you get buyer's regret about sometimes about things you did buy, and then you get regret about things you didn't buy. And I had regret about something I didn't buy. And I didn't buy it, and then I thought, oh, I wish I'd bought that. I wish I'd bought that. Well, I went, and it was £20. It had been £20, and it was reduced to 15, and then I got another 10% off it. Now, I'm wholeheartedly aware that this is not for everybody. This top probably said my mum. I'm sure my mum had a pinny like that. My grandma had a pinny like this. An apron, in case you don't know. Yeah, I love gaudy florals. What can I say? It's a gorgeous digital print floral. Again, sticking to my jeans, trousers, and bright top. Again, the fabric is to die for. It is just so squishy and soft and lovely. I just absolutely love it. And it's from a brand called Quays, which again I've never heard of, but they are plus sizes. They're plus sizes, size 14 to size 30. This is an 18 because it was the only one they had left. They had the 18 and the 24, so I've went for the 18. It is a bit looser than what I would have liked, so because the sizing isn't that generous, but I just couldn't resist it. I love it. It's got a slightly flary sleeve, slightly it comes out at the bottom as a slight A-line. But I just thought that's so me. My mum saw it and she said, that is actually so you. Gaudy florals are all over. But I loved it. I really loved it. And sometimes it shows you, if you do wait, sometimes it will pay off. It will pay off. Now, this is the final thing that I got. And, well, I got some other things. I got my mum some pillowcases and she wanted an egg slicer. So, yeah, pillowcases. Anyway. This was something that I'd actually already seen in Royal Quays. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's nice, and never thought anything more about it. But when I saw it again in Boundary Mills, I was like, really like that. That's me again. For the reason being, I love Missoni. Italian designer, Missoni Knitwear Designs. I'm lucky enough to have a few things from the brand. I have a couple of 3 cardigans I think I have from Missoni. I had a scarf, I lost it. I just don't want to talk about it. I lost my Missoni scarf, and I literally cried tears over that scarf. I probably told you that, but I cried tears over that scarf. Anyway, I love the zigzaggies. I love the colour. I love the colour clashing. I love everything. And this was very Missoni-like. It's basically, it looks ginormous actually when I've come to look at it. Never mind, it'll be fine. Right, so basically it's a navy blue top, but it's trimmed around the sleeves with this sort of knitted Missoni-esque print, and it's also around the other half of the neckline, and it's all around the bottom half of it as well in pieces. So it looks as though it's put together with bits, as my mum says. But I absolutely love it. Again, it's different layers of fabric. It's really stretchy. It's navy blue, which I love at the moment. And I just really like it. I just love the pattern. It's a really interesting shape as well. It's not something I wouldn't usually get. What do they call it? They call it, it's by a brand, which I've again never heard of, called Chianti. And it is called the top V-neck lace mix navy multi-top. The recommended retail price for this was £45. They charged 26 for it, and it was in the sale for 16, and I got another 10% off. So I think that's well worth it. I really like that. There's just something really weird strange about that. So that was my brightly coloured top haul. I did see some gorgeous trousers, and they had some lovely patterned trousers from a brand called Class in orange floral. But my godmother hates patterned trousers, and to be honest, I didn't really have time to try them on anyway. But if I go back and they're in the sale, I might need them as well. But yeah, it just shows you can find good things, nice things anyway, and things that you like. I mean, it pays to be different. I see a lot of fashion blogs and things, and I love them, don't get us wrong. I love looking at fashion Instagrams, fashion blogs. A lot of times some of them look very similar. There's a lot of people don't have much personal style. They buy what's fashionable, or they buy what's on trend. They don't have much of their own individual style. I actually follow a lot of accounts that do, that I really love for that reason, but I think a lot of them are very mainstream, and they don't try to be different. I'm sorry, I try to be different. I can't fit into a size 10, and some of the things around at the moment don't work on me. So I'll buy what I like, and I buy what suits me, and if I look different, if I don't look as on trend as somebody else, then so be it. I buy what I like, and that's what you need to do. If you've bought anything interesting from an outlet haul, or if you've bought anything gaudy or floral or patterned, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check out my other social media channels, which I will link below for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you really soon with another video. Bye.